Hello, my name is Alphonse and I am making this video for my Euthenics submission covering two questions on how I build my confidence and how I manage my stress. To answer the first question on how I manage to build my confidence is through reflection, because when I was a kid I was very shy and I didn't make a lot of friends. I was afraid to talk with them, and the reason being is I didn't want to interact with them because I was uncomfortable with it. Through reflection, I realized that if I wanted to go somewhere, I would need confidence. I would need to realize that confidence is a necessity. It's needed in life. When I realized that, I took action and I knew I had to step out of my comfort zone. And from then, I slowly practiced putting myself in situations that I wouldn't be normally comfortable with. In turn, helped me better gauge the scenario, and it helped me better on how to approach it in the long run. Naturally, people are afraid of the unknown, and when things are getting out of hand or when things are not in control, we tend to be unconfident about it. So to sum it all up, I was trying to give myself exposure on how to deal with certain types of scenarios. So as I was stepping out of my comfort zone, I stumbled across some kind of TED Talk, and it was covering a type of science behind confidence. So when I had heard that fake it till you make it, I did a kind of experiment on myself when I was trying to build up my confidence. What I did was I used to pretend that I was confident, and I was being put into a lot of scenarios where I basically act like I'm confident, and I managed to pull it off and I make people think that I was confident. To my surprise, that it was actually working. Somehow I was kind of tricking my brain into thinking to myself that I was confident, even though I'm not. By doing it for numerous times, there came a day that I didn't realize that it was actually coming off natural, and I was being genuinely confident in that specific day. Somehow pretending to be confident in situations in the long run actually makes you confident. And from then forward, I can confirm that faking it till you make it really works. So to wrap it up, what I did to help build up my confidence was to first reflect, realize the importance of it. The second thing is exposure to certain situations. And the last thing is faking it till you make it. To answer the second question on how I manage my stress, I used to actually get this question a lot when I was looking for a job as well. I always answered the same thing actually, and what I used to say was when the time comes that I'm in a very stressful situation, I first try to take a very deep breath and I try to be aware of my senses. And then I try to be physically aware of where I am right now and what my state of mind is. And then from there, I can ease my mind and make it relaxed, so I can slowly try to tackle the very root cause of where the stress is coming from. And once I determine where the stress is coming from, I try to make a good approach on how to fix it, if the situation is fixable rather. So there are times that you know that the root cause of a certain stress is not fixable in a very short span of time. And when that happens to me, what I always do is basically plot and dedicate a day where I get to unwind and relax my brain. By doing so, helps me gauge the situation better in the long run. I have my brain to a fresh start when I basically reset my brain. So the last thing I did to help me manage my stress is physical exercise. I find myself being relaxed after a workout session. It's actually a science that says physical exercise helps you physically and mentally, as it lowers down your stress levels. So it did for me, at least. So to wrap it up, what I did to manage my stress is to first take a deep breath and take physical awareness during stressful scenarios. The second is to unwind and take a time off for your brain. And the third is physical exercise.